Hi everyone, Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot here. We are here to do a Libra reading, and this is going to be for everyone, all placements of Libra. Anyone's welcome, really. Let's see what we have. Do stay tuned for the end of the message where I announce a new channel I have for all signs. It's called Schoolhouse Intuitive Messages. Let's see. Have Hyena Power Medicine. Okay, so there's always so much to be grateful for. This is about freedom, okay? Abundance is a choice that I make every day, is the affirmation. I choose abundance because I can. I allow myself to be free to experience all the goodness that the world has to offer me. Mm. We're going to be getting a lot of angel messages today. And I do that by tuning into the energy collectively. Nature is a huge influence for me. And I use angel cards, angel numbers, animal cards. Let's see what else we have for Libra. Whoa. This is a newer deck that I'm using. This is by Britta Bowman, and it's called Animal Medicine Oracle. So, Arctic Fox, Power Medicine, Purity. Now, this is about radiating your light with joy. This is exploring the world with a childlike curiosity. This is being continually engaged and knowing you're expanding in the knowledge around you. And this is to help enrich your life. Okay, Libra? This is about welcoming unexpected abundance with an open heart. I'm alive. I'm free. I'm ready to embrace new experiences. And I just heard it's a name like Carlton or okay, I just heard Chelsea too. So there's something coming in there. I'm already getting some names. I do read intuitively, so you'll hear me call out messages that are for someone. All right, so a lot of abundance in both cards is coming through. You have freedom and purity. This makes me think about you almost in like a fool kind of energy here. That intention, the purity of intention, and making sure you're keeping your thoughts positive, your vibration positive, doing things like aura cleanses, grounding your energy. And when I say aura cleanse, it could be simply just stating the intention that you remove yourself and from anything and anyone not in your greatest highest good. Okay, you have throat chakra and spiritual union. So this is by the way the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. And so the cards are a little different, but this is going to be the Two of Cups, and you also have throat chakra with it. So you have throat chakra, and this is going to be heart chakra. So this is some sort of spiritual union, but it is also, I feel as though it's you connecting with the divine and using your voice to answer and to sort of live your purpose. As I've said before in other readings, answering the call. I feel that because you have this merging of energies, the throat and the heart, that you're actually tuning into and getting ready, or actually already expressing what it is that's on your heart. And it could connect to your own spirituality, your gift as a light worker, a psychic in some way, a healer. So let's see what else we have for you. We can continue with this. I will clarify with the Light Seers Tarot by Chrisanne. Let's see what else we have. These are general, not personal, although they may feel pretty personal at times. Check out the disclaimer. You have free will, final say. The waiting game. So here we have, this is the Two of Wands. Okay. So the Two of Wands in this deck, this is, really kind of like, almost like you're waiting perhaps for the it's like you haven't quite gone out of your comfort zone yet. You might be waiting for a little bit more information to come in. Let's see about that, if that's going to come in. You have, okay, conflict and defeat. Yes, some of you are feeling rather tired. This is going to be the equivalent of the Five of Swords. Okay, you may feel that there's some sort of for some of you, it's just sort of this energy of this tricky energy. Now, I'm going to encourage you to not let that hold you back. Let's get a Soul Helper card. Soul Helper Oracle here. Follow the path of your soul. Do not let anyone or anything stop you, okay? And that's really important, because sometimes, I mean, it just takes so much courage to really go after what it is that that you really desire, what you feel that maybe that you deserve in life, because we do have people around us maybe that are draining, or situations that are draining, and it can sometimes be hard to get out of the same old, same old. But tuning in here to this card, we have this lovely moose, could be also be a caribou, a reindeer, same thing as caribou. But it's, see the moon there, that's your intuition here. It's another two. So Libra viewer, you already have 222 coming through here. That is a sign about your own expansion, and your angel's letting you know that you are in fact on the right path, even though it may feel treacherous and difficult. You have double fives here too, 55. That is transformation, heading in the right direction. Okay. And hyenas are known for being loud, actually. So there could be something there again about you tuning in and using your voice. I feel as though there's an increased connection with spirit and meeting yourself where you are, meeting yourself where you are. Okay. So you have this is interesting. You have these bookmarks of fives, and in the middle, you have 222. And I just feel as though it could feel like a sort of a complicated time for you energetically, like you're feeling maybe these shifts and downloads that are massive, but then there could also be sort of this energy that is actually like, you know, like again, this conflict, defeat, this sort of anxiety even, and this, like, it's just been so tiring and difficult. Now I have 55 here. I wanted to pull these angel numbers for you because they've shown up in your reading. So there's the 222 expansion. So your body, mind, and soul are in fact growing. With 55, that positive change shifting into a positive light, sometimes it can be really difficult, even though we know we're doing something for the greatest good of ourselves or others. It doesn't mean that it can't feel tiring, that it sometimes it you don't feel like, you just want to lay down and be in hermit mode, right? So just making sure we're staying strong, and really going with what we know is staying on the right path, basically. Let's get a guardian angel card. Okay, that was quick. Guardian angel here. This is also from Britta Bowman. Spark of life. So some of you may be needing, especially with this conflict and defeat in the waiting game, you may be actually really needing that sort of boost of energy and vitality. This is about sensing the eternal flame that awakens your curiosity, joy, and zest for life. Allow it to rekindle or kindle inspiration and creativity, serving as your motivation to chase your dreams and fulfill your purpose. Right. Mm. I'm also getting something here about there's some lessons here, lessons that have already been learned. It's almost as though you're saying, no thanks, I don't need to repeat this cycle. So there is something there about that. Excuse me, I dropped a card here. The one I dropped actually was stability. So this is about trying to balance with the flow, be in the flow. And as I said, I was getting double energies here, where it's like you're, maybe in some regard, you're really as the most sort of enlightened you've ever been, but at the same time, it can be kind of difficult, and there is some uncertainty, and there can be like a, well, now I'm doing this, but now what, sort of thing. Okay, but no, you are on the right track. Okay, this is about it's sort of two of pentacles energy. It could involve, stressful choices. Things could feel a little chaotic at times. What else do we have for Libra and the collective here? So it's a little bit of, you could feel like you're sort of in between worlds. Maybe you're still having to stay in a situation you don't necessarily want to still be in, maybe isn't for your greatest highest good, but you're there for whatever reason. We have our reasons why we can't just get up and go. Um, and so it could be that you're just trying to, yeah, balance all of that right now. But, just it can be really intense. I mean, you even look at the back of these cards, the yin yang oracle here, uh, and it's like it's like the clashing, the fire and the water, and it's just like, there's this intention, there's this passion, but yet there might be these barriers. But are they real barriers? Or is it something that where we hope we're not living in that sort of Eight of Swords or Nine of Swords energy, where we're kind of in our heads too much. But let's see what else we have. We have fulfillment. So we have wish fulfillment with this Nine of Cups here. This is about success, achievements. There is a happy outcome to this. All right, there is a happy outcome despite the challenges. Okay, so yeah, it is about kind of about that balance, though. I'm hearing Emily and Amanda. I'm also getting a name like Harper. That could even be an animal, but I'm also getting like Willow Street or something road even. This could, you know, for some of you, you could feel like somebody is trying to call you back in, all right, or they haven't quite let go of you. And so let's get a little advice on that too. Something could be holding you back. There is a happy outcome here, though. We do see that with the fulfillment, wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups. So card 30, a partnership for the new age. So it's time to welcome in this new change, this new partnership, especially with that spiritual union. I really feel like this is self-love, not necessarily romantic, but if you're hoping to call in romantic love, well, this certainly does look promising, you know, for a lot of you. Now, obviously, like I say, these general readings are general, so it'll be, you know, only resonate for some of you. Um, so it has, yeah, it has been. It's like it's challenging, but it's so worth it. The challenge, it's going to be worth. It'll be worth the effort. It'll be worth the challenge. You know. Whoa, wow, so many cards. We're going to go with here, right here. We have the heart chakra. So you had the throat and the heart chakra, which we already had from the very beginning of this reading, Libra. And because you had, remember, you had the throat and you had the heart. So we've got, again, really sort of, there's this determination I feel you have to really love life and to really be tuned into not just the day to day, but like higher aspects of your life. Higher aspects of existence, you know, your ascension. That's really the energy I'm getting. A very transformative kind of, oh my goodness, a very transformative energy. I look at the bottom of the deck and you have the sun card here, but the key word here is light. You are ascending. Okay, you are tapping into that new source of joy. It doesn't necessarily have to do with abundance with regard to material things or money. It can be definitely for some of you with that, with this sunshine card, you know, the light. It's about your inner light, and it's about just again like something being worth it. You're worth the effort, okay? And I just want to see what else we have for let's get a message from the universe right now, okay? So these are messages from the universe. All right. Hmm. On a new path, I'm hearing path journey. um that could be part of a name or something. If you're starting a business or you yourself go somewhere and the word path or journey is in the actual name. All right. I'm hearing something about a team of experts. Some of you may be working with a team, and I'm going to pull a separate card on that right here. This first card that flew out is, this is your validation. Things are finally beginning to work out for you. Excellent. This is getting ready for unexpected breakthroughs, good news, and plot twists. Blessings are coming. This is something you yourself are bringing in. It is not random. The fact you're seeing this video isn't random. Okay. It's not I mean, well, I guess there's arguments there, but I believe there's not a whole lot that's like totally random. I don't believe very much in coincidences and things, but let's see. When you continue to reminisce, replay, or hold on to what could have been, you continue to hold yourself in a place of resistance. Remember, that was the card we were going to look at next. Here it is. Letting what was inspire a new way of living, but don't allow it to limit and determine what can be. That was the extra card I wanted to pull, where it's almost like you're feeling pulled in different directions. You may have a team of people or people around you. Either they're an actual team of, say, doctors or something, or having to do with your studies, but maybe still not knowing what direction to go in. So this is about you looking at this as the fresh start that you've been opening up to and waiting for, and actually not just waiting for, but actively manifesting. Again, there's a heavy emphasis on you being that co-creator with spirit. You're going to get some sort of indication of this. Oh, let's see here. I'd like to tap into some other messages here. This is a deck by the Reckoning that I'm going to use next. It's Faith Over Feelings by the Reckoning Company. All right. Brand new deck. Here we are. This is what I do with your super thanks, super chats when I go live and all that. By the way, I have started going live, so I'll announce the next time I'll go live. Sometimes it will be Impulsive though, right? I follow spirit. So, spirit guides me. So, all right, let's see. Compassion creates understanding. Some people won't be able to love you the way you wanted them to. And I feel you've run into this a lot in your lives for some of you, for a good many of you actually. 15 could be important for you, or 6. Okay, really wanting that harmony, but sometimes we just can't have that necessarily. We can't have that with others necessarily, but we can always seek harmony for with ourselves. So you can still have that harmony even if others aren't there the way you need them to be. So before you judge someone about their anger, first ask them about their pain. I feel as though some of you have, this is almost like, because roles can be reversed, I feel as though um, maybe you feel judged in some way and have for a while in different aspects of your life. But no, but it's like almost like you're misunderstood. And I often say magnificence is often misunderstood. So it's like it's almost not our job to really convince others to see us as how we truly are instead of what they judge us to be, right? And what matters most is obviously how you feel and where you want to be going. Okay, you've healed too much to not raise the bar on who has access to your energy, right? That is so true. um Again, it's on top of that light card here for you, Libra. And I keep hearing there, I'm getting stay tuned, stay tuned. I feel as though it actually is also saying stay attuned. Don't let anything, drag you down, right? Not letting things pull you back into an old energy, something that you may have already moved on from. It could be a person or just something else that is, let's get a card on that. Moon Dreaming Oracle. Okay. Instead of typing them all out, I'm just showing them to the camera or mentioning them. I'll do my best, okay, to share which decks I use. You have many moons ago. Yeah, something from the past, okay? Something from, this is about you can embrace the wisdom of your past, but it's like not staying there. As I say, thoughts are like, strangers walking by sometimes. They can be so random. So we really have to be discriminating, and use our discernment as far as who we're going to invite in to have dinner with us, right? Because I've used this sort of visual before of, someone walk, you might have this nice, place and it's like an area where a lot of people travel by and you might see people walking by, and that's fine, to acknowledge that there are people out there, but you're not going to necessarily invite people in, right? So that's how I feel thoughts are, even, and that's how other people are, even close to us. In a way, they're passersby at any given moment in our lives, right? Our thoughts, or people we even know, and definitely strangers, they're just passersby. But we get to determine what we decide to call in and invite to dinner, right? We're not going to let it necessarily have a place at our table unless it really does align with us, right? You wouldn't want to invite that into your home, so why allow it to live in your head, right? Moonrise, you will rise again stronger and wiser. This is your resurrection, your comeback, rising above. From this crescent moon, this is I think it's a waxing crescent moon. And I was actually getting for you that this is a new beginning, a new birth. Some of you may have been born during a crescent moon, particularly a waxing crescent. I know that's very specific, but then on the bottom you have Wishmaker, and there now here's a waning crescent moon. So possibilities, dreams being in alignment, your wish is granted. So I love how they're kind of like bookends, and it's right, and then in the middle. So who does this remind you of, right? Who does this remind you of in the major arcana? Who has that in the background there on their crown? That's the high priestess. You know your situation best. You know yourself best. I always tell you that about these readings. Any reader that you read or tuned into, no one knows your situation better than you. So, it's always like, yeah, take everything definitely with a grain of salt. You definitely know your situation best. Some of you are wondering why something hasn't worked out yet, or why something had to happen the way it did. Getting something about a network of support. Maybe that's coming in, or it is something that you're trying to bring in, a network of support. This is about allowing yourself forgiveness, not forgiveness. Nothing was in vain. Okay. So everything happened exactly the way it was meant to, so you could grow. That's to answer that question that was coming through intuitively as far as why hasn't it happened yet? Because things needed to align, and maybe you had a little bit more work you needed to do, that maybe you didn't even realize. Um, so this is about things meant to be when they're meant to be, right? So stand your ground, by the way. Stay true to your beliefs. Again, you know best. Find courage and inner strength, and you know just know that you are in fact realigning to your soul path. All right, I definitely feel that energy for you. Let's go ahead and get a little more of this psychic tarot. How are we? Can we? What is it? Is there something that we need to clear out? I'm wondering that if there's something we need to clear out that could be sort of in the way of our manifestations or our ascension, that sort of thing. I feel though like nothing's going to actually ever get in the way of you having what you're meant to have. You have heartache and loss. Yeah, that has affected things. And then solitude card 9, pardon me, that's going to be hermit card. Maybe you're on the Virgo Libra cusp. I know for a fact some of you are actually. The 3 of swords here is what this heartache and loss is. So it's been that grief, it's been that heaviness that you've carried for so long. Allow yourself to let yourself free. You write the next chapter in your book here. That hermit carries the star, right? They carry that star lantern, the star in their lantern. Okay, and this is about you having that deep wisdom, that higher knowledge as well. So you go deep and you go high, right? So it's sort of those ebbs and flows and being in the flow. You are in fact the Empress, ruled by Venus. So we definitely want that, that uh, you know um, flow, that balance, and you have, again, this is about 222. That can also be about the balance of the heart, mind, body, soul, spirit. There is no separation, actually. Let's see what else we have for you. I heard Vanessa or Dennis. I heard someone say, quit lollygagging around, as though someone's kind of, now I don't know if that's a message from spirit to you or from someone on the other side, even saying, maybe they use that. I don't use that name, that thing, lollygagging. I also just got San Francisco. The name Diego could also mean something to you. Um, there's something about not being afraid to take a big bite. Okay. I was getting that. There's something, could be, maybe you're getting mosquito bites or bites, or there is something about biting. Maybe you have something going on, teeth wise, jaw wise, but there is sort of this biting. And I'm actually there. I'm doing this with my hand. So it's like bite, like grabbing onto something almost. I get sort of this surveying too, something being kind of surveyed, like maybe you're looking at all the opportunities before you, or maybe this is encouragement to do so. In the yard here right now, I do see red cardinal. Now cardinal, red cardinal, cardinal in general, they, as they say, the common saying, when cardinals appear, angels are near. I do believe that for you, for sure. I just heard something too about hurricane or flood relief. So maybe some of you are leaving a situation of water damage, or um, even not having clean water. There's could be something there, but there's something about water in some way having an impact. Now, water can also represent cups, which can be emotions and an intuition, and in the tarot. But also with cardinal, I wanted to go back to that for a moment. It is about you realizing that it's about you honoring and realizing your own significance. Okay, significance. You realizing that everything you do is meaningful. So even though you may have only made small steps, you're making huge gains in the long run. All right, and never lose sight of that. Let's see what we have here. I know we have our moments. Some of you, you may need this time to still heal from whatever this has been, or just to take a break from maybe you're just tired. Maybe you just need that time to reflect. If you can't give yourself, I'm getting near water would be very beneficial. There's something about, I'm seeing you almost journaling by water, for some of you. So, and I'm actually seeing sort of like the sunlight reflecting on the pages. It's not happening in this book, in this card on this book. I'm actually seeing a clear image of someone. I just heard a dog bark too. Um, so you need to be aware too, I think, right now of who who is who's allowed in your. There's something about not letting someone literally like muddy your waters, but it can also be figurative. So I don't know if you have like a roommate situation or some sort of situation where you're having to clean up messes of other people, or if it's metaphorical, but it's like you don't need that's something that it's like you're not needing to take on more than what is already yours. Again, that could be something about only biting off what you can chew. You don't have to take on other people's um, battles and struggles and heartache and loss. Okay, I know some of you may do that because you're an empath. Let's get another card. Let's get a card on that, actually. This is the Empath Empowerment Oracle deck. Let's see what we have for that, for those of us who are empaths, which is almost everyone here, I'm guessing, that take baby steps. Like I said, biting off only what you can chew. There is an emphasis there, and also celebrating those little steps. It's not going to get done overnight, okay? Go slowly like the patient turtle. Do not try to rush or force anything. Baby steps are golden. They will lead you to your fondest goals. For some of you, this is mama energy. This is mom energy coming through from perhaps the other side. When I say mom, it can also be another maternal figure. It doesn't have to be just bio mom. Okay. So the turtle is coming through with that. Also, connection to earth will help you with connection to self. That's a reciprocal relationship there. So there's something there as well. Um, Fall. So the significance of fall, that can be when you decide you're going to start something. That could be also some of you have someone who's left the nest or will be leaving the nest, so to speak, child or grandchild, maybe heading off to school. Um, there's something here about capturing moments of independence for yourself as well. Um, it's again, I'm getting reflective time, a very reflective time. Um, there's There's something, let me just take a look at this. Speckled eggs, Robin. Okay. There is another one too about it's okay to be the first. It's okay to be the first in something massive. Like take the big leap, not just the small safe steps. So some of you are being encouraged. If you've thought of something and you feel it in your soul and you know you're meant for something, if you feel good about it, like take that leap, even if you're a little scared. Okay. I don't encourage people to take risks that they haven't even thought about. But if you're really feeling like, I've thought about this, it keeps coming up. Could I do it? It's not going to hurt to try it. But if you're just scared because you're scared of something new, I would say do what you need to do to get yourself to a place where you are feeling safe to take that leap, that full card energy. Tap into your spiritual power that can help you get there. Connect with nature, specifically by water, journaling. Okay, some of you are pulling cards, tarot cards, oracle cards for yourself. Maybe some daily affirmations will help you stay on track. Reach out to a power greater than yourself to help solve a dilemma. Stay open to its guidance in your life. That's why you're at this reading, okay? 1111. You're meant to see this reading. You're meant to be here. If you found this reading, it is meant for you. And that is another reason, too, why it's timeless. And I open it up to not just Libras, but the collective as well. I want to get other cards for you. Now, there are two hidden messages here, okay? These are hidden messages. I don't know what they say. They're separate from the deck, which is here, okay? They were actually kind of on their own, just the two of them. So we're going to look into those when I feel called to do so, all right? So we're going to put a rock on it here. This is a message from someone's heart to yours, or meant for your heart, okay? So rose quartz is drawn to that card. Maybe you're drawn to rose quartz. Let's see what else we have. I was getting the name Amelia, Amelie, something like that. Amy, anything like that. Annalise. Let's see, but I think it was Amelia or Amelie even that came in. Take those deep breaths. There's something cleansing. There's going to be, maybe you're doing breath work. There is something there. Okay, I'm also getting something here about pelvic floor exercises, like things like Kegels and stuff like that. Now that men and women can benefit from those, but I'm not a professional in any sense, except for not on this channel anyway, except for just, reading cards. So only, again, use your intuition and seek guidance if needed. You have Archangel Michael. I mean, what a great card to have, okay? This is the Intuit Angel Oracle, by the way. This is defender and protector of earth. Okay, this is about revealing the truth. We have Leo energy, we have sun energy. we have the direction of south. So south node even too. I'm getting something here about check your Chiron placement too, or south node. That could mean something. There might be a message for you there. So you'll have to look into how to do that. But we have, here comes Archangel Michael with his sword of light, sword of truth, right? So I almost brought out my Archangel Michael deck, funny enough, and then I didn't. And then what do you get? You get this card. Now, this is visionary energy as well with the hawk here, messenger. Okay, this is a reassurance. This is about restoring your faith, your courage, cutting cords that you do not need, that do not benefit you. Okay, if it doesn't lift you up, it might be weighing you down. So it's got to go. At least needs to be reassessed, right? So that sun here you have. Connecting in again, okay? You're here, Archangel Michael's connecting with everything here. He has his feet planted on the earth. There's water in the background. We have the light here, the wands of fire here, right? And then, of course, connecting with the air, with the eagle here, or it actually could be a hawk, but it kind of looks like, well, it could be either. So either way, though, that's massive protection, and also your psychic abilities being manifested, or really being heightened at this time. This is about calling on you. It says, call on me when you feel afraid, lonely, and despair, or in need of courage and protection. Okay. Maybe Sunday is important to you. Maybe that's your most spiritual day. For a lot of us it is, but not all. Okay. This is about trusting your higher power, and trusting you that you're being seen by the angels, by your ancestors. So September could mean something because I'm getting sapphire, okay? Sapphire, nice deep blue stone, a hard stone too, a tough one. And it's one that, Princess Diana wore as her engagement ring she was inherited from the queen, I believe. So there could be something there about that again. Really kind of, it's just that reassurance here, defender and protector of earth. Okay, so really earth protecting you, your place in the world, your stability. You determine your value. I say that all the time. You determine your value. Let me get a card here. This is the Three Little Birds Oracle. Okay, you can find it on Etsy. Yes, like the song Three Little Birds by Bob Marley and the Wailers. You have sing your song. Be the medley that soothes your soul. Don't worry, just sing, and remember that every note brings you closer to harmony. Again, I'm getting number 6 off this, so 6 could be important to you. 15, 24, those could all be numbers that may resonate for you in some way, such as your birth date or that of a loved one. What else does the collective have coming in or should be focusing on? This is the Angels and Auras deck. Angels and Auras. Okay, what else? What else do we have? I'm hearing leave it behind, leave it. Pineapple could mean something too. All right, so it's card 20. Yep, leave it behind. It's don't compromise. Okay, this is why I was hearing leave it behind. Don't compromise. Boundaries, assertiveness, courage, unwavering ties right into these other cards. Look at the rainbows here, okay? Some of you may be seeing rainbows, or you may very soon after this reading. This reading will post around September 5th, maybe on the 5th, but again, it's timeless. There's something here about the name Mark could mean something, okay, as well. What else they get? They're telling me, because again, there's that September, and okay, so this is a reading for September, but there's something separate from that, even a piece of, there's this little piece of time. There's something I'm hearing about, a little piece, maybe a timepiece. Do you have somebody's watch or something, or timepiece? Something about that. Okay, so yes, do you measure up? Yes, you measure up. I'm hearing that as well, all right? I really feel like I'm going to need to do another live. Now, when I do the live readings, I do take questions from you. Okay, it's not just a reading. Sometimes it's going to be just questions from you. Other times I will have a reading that we do. But so that's a time for us to connect. Let's see what else we have. Oh, okay. A couple of things came right out from this deck. This is some sort of tea leaf and fortune card deck that I found. I think it's by Tarot Boutique. Again, Etsy shop. So fireplace and fire. Wow. All right. So family comfort and passion. Now, family doesn't have to mean your bio family, right? This could be whoever you consider your family. Maybe you have a family of angels. I just saw 3444. So yeah, that's a very positive number for a lot of us. I know a lot of us feel very connected to 444. I'm seeing right now that is about psychic. No, I was going to say cycles like 12 seasons, or sorry, 12 months of the year, just the number 12 in general, but having had significance. But then it came out as psychic, so maybe again some of you are getting like psychically guided here. 444 reminds us, in fact, you are guided and protected, so your angels are watching over you as you have this renewal. Okay, so there is some sort of renewal process happening. It's essential to your spiritual growth. It's like the phoenix rising energy, and then also even this card before it reminds me of that. And then you have that light card too. I mean, you have a lot of cards here that's like this spiritual ignition. Okay, things are being ignited for you. Maybe gifts and talents that have had to be that have just sort of been a little dormant or something. Maybe you're learning how to open those up again. Okay, this is achieving some sort of mastery, some sort of maybe you're again using your voice or something from the heart. You're making a difference here. This is about staying connected with what you love, including yourself. This aspects of yourself that you love the most. This is about shining boldly in the world. Okay, you're shining boldly, and you're not letting anybody take anything away from you that is yours. That could mean so many different things. You're standing your ground here, and you're standing firm in your beliefs, and people are sensing that from you. You are a lot less likely to be messed with, right? When you're giving off this energy of like, you know best, you determine your worth, which in fact you do, that you know things too, right? Maybe you've had somebody your whole life telling you you can't do something, and you're showing them wrong, you're proving them wrong. Now this is an old reference, and it's kind of interesting. I don't know why I'm getting this, but if there are any Price is Right fans out there from like the Bob Barker days, I'm now getting I'm hearing and seeing this little scenario where back then in the 70s, when Bob Barker first started doing the show, there were a lot of women in the 70s and 80s, even episodes where I guess they would get up on stage. I'm just seeing multiple women go up on stage, and they're smiling and they're very happy to be there on their stage. Okay. This is going to be a metaphor as well. They're there on the stage and they're happy. But then the first thing that comes out is, I'm so happy, dot, dot, dot. My husband told me I'd never get on the show, and if I did, I'd never win. Now I'm about to tear up here. I actually am. When I say I'm about to, I've already done it. Okay, folks. So what is great about that is this person has achieved it. They've gotten on the stage. Now you're on the stage. Okay, friends, you're on that stage. You're having your turn. You're having your time in the limelight. You're reaching one of your dreams, right? Making a reality. You're going forth. And it's so courageous to even walk up on that stage, right? Your name has been called, just like the Price is Right. Your name has been called. I'm getting chill like crazy right now. Okay, this is touching some of you. I know it is. And you may have actually just felt a chill. Let me know. I'm just going to let you know that's actually your divine guardians like with you. That's not just what I said. That's you being connected and being reassured by them. So the thing, and I'm going to get back to, okay, let me go back. I bird walk and then I come back around, I promise. But these women, they get up on stage, and so it is always women. That's just, those were the times back then, as far as like, women had their place, and in their in the home, for the most part. We only had certain number of professions that we were at the time, teacher, nurse, secretary, that sort of thing, homemaker. But the women get up, and immediately they're so happy. But then they say, and they're happy when they're saying this, oh, my husband said I'd never get up here, and if I did, I'd never win. You may have people in your life that have doubted you would even get on stage, that you would walk across the graduation stage, that you would even make anything out of your life, right? You may have had people doubt you, and wow, did you show them. Not only did you show them, you are showing the world, so to speak, just like on the game show, which I don't know why I'm getting this, but they're giving this. The initials BB could mean something like Betty Bradley or something, or one of those names maybe, but as Bob Barker, right? But it's about those women believed. They somehow they believed, right? And as silly as it may sound that, oh, they believed they'd get on a game show, it's actually really hard to get on a show, okay? And a lot of these people, they tried and tried and tried, but they never gave up. They tell their stories about how they wrote into the show and all that. They wrote in. And then others are on the stage and they've never heard of it. They've never even heard of the show. So they didn't even really want to be on there necessarily. They just ended up going and had tickets or whatever, and there they are. And they don't know anything about it, but they're there and they're doing the best they can with it. So for some of you, you're going to get this like opportunity out of nowhere. Maybe you weren't even actively calling something in, but you're going to get this blessing. Okay. And it's your time to shine. It is absolutely your time. You are owning the stage of your life right now. Okay. You own the stage. You are this the world stage. Okay. It's a spiritual stage, so to speak. That light is shining on you like it never has shown before. All right. You're getting your time. You're basking in this. All right. Take flight, okay, with this card here. Be bold, be courageous. This is you embracing your own oh, like amazing ability, but it's you embracing your own, oh, what's the word they're telling, your own, oh, what is the word? Divinity, your own divinity, but there's another word for it. Anyway, what I love about the show is then these women, okay, on the Back to the Bob Barker Price is Right, they actually win like the whole showcase. And then again, usually they'll say something like, so I just saw women like go through the whole game. Okay. They spun the wheel and everything. They got onto the showcase. And then some of these women go away with 2 cars they've won, or they've done this or that. And then again, this is a time when women we didn't have the independence and opportunities that we have now. We didn't have the rights we have now. And you can tell if you watch older episodes of TV just by how things are. Um, and so um, even back then, there was this like, this sort of focus on doing what some, like achieving the impossible, or what somebody else has always told you you can't do. You can do it. You can get on that stage, be ready, expect it. Your name's going to be called. Are you going to get up and run down and smile? I hope you do. I hope you do. I hope you rock that stage and you rock that crown. All right. Let's see what else we have here. I know I'm going to keep going on and on about the Price is Right. Okay. So I'm a little different than other channels. Okay. I'm a real me, and not that others aren't, they are, but this is all unedited. It's, I go where I need to go. I don't even watch my videos until sometimes I will, just so I can answer your comments. So I remember what I said in the video. So when you leave a comment, I know what you're talking about. So sometimes I'll watch just for that. But these readings are for you. Yes, they're part of my healing journey and my spiritual journey as well. But this is really a channel that I've created for you. And let's get another little bit of advice here. Okay. You have your angel numbers. We had a couple of animals come in. I just love it. I have to say, I'm cheering you on. And your angels, your guides, your ancestors. I really am, because some of you, I'm getting like teary. I'm really tapping into this. Some of you, you may actually be Whitney Houston fans, okay, or the name Whitney or the place Houston or something could mean something, but I'm getting this. And it's like, you're going to have your time to shine. Don't give up, though. And when you do have it, think about how you believed, not how others didn't believe. It's not a ha ha to them. It's a yes to me. It's a aha to you. It's a congratulations to you. We're not going to let anyone take that light away from us, right? No, we aren't. Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Be light-hearted. Oh, be lighthearted. Now I have to show you the bottom of this deck. And release other people's emotions. Hello. So be lighthearted. This person has an instrument that can mean something to you. It's a string instrument. It's a violin. Set your intention to be easygoing and playful today. Gift yourself with some carefree time to have fun. Do it for today, just for today if you can. And then make it part of your spiritual practices, or just, your self-love routine. It only takes a few minutes, Libra and friends. All right. Be light-hearted. What I love about this is, look what you have right here. I love this. Thank you, Spirit, angels, guides. Okay. Light and a heart. Oof, chills. Oof, chills. And I saw 44 just a few seconds ago here. And then what was the other one you had? Release other people's emotions. Ask yourself, is this emotion mine? Exhale uncomfortable feelings that are not yours so they don't linger in your body. Inhale light and space. Saw 444 5. So your angels are guiding you with that 5 forward. Okay, they're guiding you forward. If you enjoy these readings, I do ask that you please show support. It's free. All you have to do is hit that thumbs up button for me, tap it, make it blue. Subscribe, also free. Leave a nice comment. All of that is really nice. Okay, it's just nice to know that these are reaching the people who want to who need them. Also, as I said, I did start another channel, and that channel is, this is Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot. That's Schoolhouse Intuitive Messages. The handle here is at Schoolhouse Intuitive. I made it simple for you. The handle there is at Schoolhouse Intuition. It's all lowercase. It's all one word. Because it's a brand new channel, you may not be able to find it. I've left links in the description box. So under the title of this video, click more. It'll be in there. But also because it's new, sometimes you can only find a channel if you actually type in at, and then in this case, you'll do at Schoolhouse Intuition, and then search that on YouTube. Okay. If the link for some reason doesn't work or whatever. So I'll see you there. Schoolhouse Intuitive Messages doesn't actually necessarily, they can't find it yet, again, because it's brand new, not quite in the algorithm or whatever. I don't know, but I have these other 2 messages for you that we're going to do now, okay? So, and also thanks to all of my members. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you for being here. And just, you've really helped me grow, and you've helped this channel grow so much that I feel inspired to have started that second channel for everyone, which is going to be an all signs channel. All right. It's an all signs channel. Please be patient with me as I am still working on this channel because I love my Libras, right? But I'm also going to open it up to the other signs on the other channel so that it's just going to be a little slower going, okay? Because I do have 2 channels now, so I don't want to lose anything on this channel. This is the baby, my firstborn, right? And then the second channel is going to be sort of being developed, okay, as we go, and we'll see how it goes. You will soon be surprised and grateful for how everything happened the way it did, for you to receive better and greater. Yeah, this is how you're going to receive better and greater. The way things are going now, that's actually going to lead to exactly where you should be. So trust the process and how things are unfolding for you. All right. It's all been adding up in your favor. Your next message is, and these are things that may answer, that may go deep for you, or that may really, I called them sort of like hidden message, like hidden blessings, because they're things that maybe you really need to hear, or that they just, yeah, they need to come out, or that they're not exactly a hidden message or blessing for me, for the universe in this reading is like it's something where it hasn't really, you haven't really necessarily seen proof of it. It hasn't, it's not like maybe everything else even either. It's like, it's, this is the message. I don't know how else to say it. About it could tune into your higher purpose. These could be messages that speak right to you and your higher purpose. Okay, so things are adding up in your favor. You'll be happy the way it all worked out. The other one is, choice is the most powerful tool you have. Every choice you make shuts some doors, but opens several others, bringing new experiences into your life. At any given time, you can change the direction of your life. You are only one choice away. I love that card. Yeah, I just did a reading recently, and it was like, about, because this card came in, that one too. So you're one choice away. All right. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here. And again, consider subscribing to this channel and my other channel, Schoolhouse Intuitive Messages. And I love to read your comments. I do read all of them, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you.